Now let's turn our attention to cycling. We mentioned in the last hour that Australia's oldest stage race, the Herald Sun Tour, was won by a 20-year-old yesterday, Calvin Watson, who was victorious on Arthur Seat. He didn't win the stage, but he certainly won the stage race. It was a hugely impressive performance. And he joins us now on the programme live from Melbourne. Morning, Calvin.
Hey guys, how are you going? Thanks for having me.
We're very well, thanks for getting up to have a word with us. Well, actually, probably as a cyclist, you've been up a long time by now. Calvin, talk us through that final stage yesterday. It looked pretty hard work.
Yeah, look, it was a really tough stage yesterday, up Arthur Seat 2 times, but I had full support of the VIS guys out there yesterday, and they supported me all the way, and I couldn't have had the victory without their support, so thanks to them.
Now, what does the win mean to you personally? Because, I mean, it's fair to say to the wider public, they probably haven't heard of you yet. What does winning this race mean to you?
Oh, for sure. It's a huge victory for myself and for the Victorian Institute of Sport. It really puts us out there into the public view, and for me personally, it's definitely the biggest victory of my career. So it's definitely put me on an even playing field with the bigger guys.
Now, I know that final stage down at Arthur Seat, and that's sort of down your neck of the woods, southeast of Melbourne, isn't it? Did local knowledge play a bit of a part? Did you know a little bit more than some of the other guys, maybe?
Yeah, it was really handy knowing the circuit around there. We spend a lot of time training around that area, so for me to know the roads and know all the corners and all that sort of stuff really played into our hands, and we used that to our full potential.
Calvin, there were a lot of people in swimming pools over the weekend, down at the beach, maybe flick the air conditioning on. You didn't have any of that. Describe the conditions for us during this race.
The conditions were gruelling, to be honest. We got hit really hard with some hot weather going into Bendigo, and a lot of the days we were riding in 35-degree heat, so that took it out of you at times, but you know, that's just what we have to go through, and as long as you keep your fluids up and keep hydrated, it's just part of the job, I guess.
You almost sound like you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was good fun being out there. To race in my home state and to be able to come away as the winner it's really huge, and I'm really happy with it.
Now, you were left out, it has been mentioned, you were left out of the national under-23 squad. Do you feel like this maybe, without, I don't know, any bitterness, but does it send a message to them that maybe you are someone to be reckoned with?
Yeah, of course it was disappointing to be left out of the program, but at the end of the day, you've just basically got to roll with it, and I've just used it as a bit of motivation, and I've just moved forwards and upwards, and I think it's really helped me for preparing for the Herald Sun Tour. So I'm happy with how everything's going. So I'm not too disappointed.
Now, what's next for you? I know it's a big month of cycling in Australia. What's next for you, and what, looking broader onto the European summer?
Yeah. Next weekend we have the Australian Championships, and then a few days after that, hopefully I might be riding the Tour Down Under, so it's definitely a huge time for cycling in Australia, and then after that we look to head overseas and try and chase some success in Europe.
Well, from what we saw over the weekend, there could be every indication you may have some more success. Calvin, congratulations again from all of us here. It's a hugely impressive win, and not a bad way to spend your birthday.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. It was really phenomenal, so thank you.
Congratulations. Cameron Watson there joining us live from Melbourne, celebrating his win in the Herald Sun Tour. Well, we were all had our feet up in air conditioning or at pools. He was slogging it out of Arthur's Seat. I tell you, just
Twice.
Even... Yeah. The old chairlift that used to go up there, that was the way to go up.
That's right.
Certainly not cycling up. That's no fun at all.
Well, it's a very steep climb, but if anyone's got the guts to do it, it's a good old boy from Frankston.
Absolutely.
And there'll be a few people running up Arthur's Seat this weekend, actually.
Yes, that's right. There's an endurance run, isn't there?
Well, there is too, the two-base trail run. So if you're feeling inspired at all,
you could do that.
Get out there.
Yeah, we might watch. You can do it.
Thanks very much, Steve.